the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
It's down to business here. Araujo, Yamal, Balde, Kubasi, Pedri, Valverde, and it's Valverde. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Kinde, Pedri, De Jong, Balde, that's tidy. Balde stood his ground strongly. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski!
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tchouaméni, Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri, De Jong. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Defending of the desperate variety. And he thumps in clear. Rudiger is making a foray down the right. What about this cross? And it's hoisted clear. And it's Tchouaméni. Valverde turns and goes back. We can get that clear. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Back into the middle, out to the right. Looking for a decent ball in. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, nearly, but really is nothing.
Valverde just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And it's been taken short. Ball comes in. Rashford can get it clear.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Vinicius Junior clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zone or on to man.
to play it in. Bellingham. Lewandowski. Rashford. Christensen. Played towards the other side. Olde. Christensen. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Valverde shifted upfield. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Yamal. De Jong. Christensen. Rashford. Olde. Rashford. Yamal. Rashford! Attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, that is a... It's Rashford!
No, that is rather wayward. Not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Tries a measured ball. Olde getting this one clear. Lovely feet. And it's Valverde. Now who's going to be first to this? Tchouaméni tries to think it through. Christensen. Kubasi. Olde. De Jong chooses to go cross-field. And here's Yamal. Barcelona winning a corner. The referee concurs. Rudiger tries to clear. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold. Probing pass. Tries to get it clear. That's out of play. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Araujo attempts a clearance. It's Chouameni. Here's Vinicius Junior. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Alexander-Arnold.
Rashford. Chouameni. Valverde. Chooses to go back. Oh, and a chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Plenty waiting in the middle. He whips it across. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Yamal played into space. Chouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Araujo. Kubasi. Christensen moved on forwards. It's Rashford. And here's Lewandowski. Time to deliver. The cross. Valverde aim forwards. Driving forward. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Balde. It's Rashford. Koundé. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Oh, a very decent attempt. Gently done. Alexander-Arnold.
Vinicius Junior.
Now it's Mbappe. It's a physical challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's played forward. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Here's a... Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Shot a goal! Another save. Christensen looks to the other side. Koundé. Yamal. Oh, nice touch. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Valverde.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Al-Kubasi forwards and with intent. Bellingham. It's really well manoeuvred. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's going to go a long way. And it's Valverde. And there's the shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
It's run loose here. Balde. Barcelona are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
Rashford. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mbappe. And they've got rid. That'll be a throw. Pedri. Barcelona already required to chase the game. Kubasi. Pedri. De Jong. Christensen. Rashford.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he comes up trumps again. progress down the left. Oh, that's nice. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Pedri defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Valverde. Here's Vinicius Junior. That was good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Moved on forwards. Throw it. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rashford succumbs to the pressure. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. Might come loose. De Jong. There are a few waiting for it. Clear away. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham takes control of enemies on the move. Oh, good spread. He's crossed into the middle. Tunde with the clearance. Vinicius Junior. Nice control. It's a cute ball.
It was hopeful to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Vinicius Junior, real chance!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Araujo, head over towards the opposite flank. Christensen. De Jong. And it's played forward. Rashford made out to the left flank. Balde. No way through there. Into the middle. Yamal. Araujo. Tunde. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. De Jong. And he shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Here's Mbappe. Balde. Lobbed in behind. Clear away. Pedri plays it short. Can he deliver? Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Dealt nicely by the defence. De Jong. Here's Pedri. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's very neat. Expert clear now, really nicely done. Bellingham shifting upfield. There's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a Vinicius Junior! De Jong. Al-Kubasi, gently done. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Presses it through. Slid out wide, but he won't reach that one. Pedri. Christensen. De Jong. Lewandowski. Well played. That has sniffed out the danger. It's Rashford! Vinicius Junior. Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. And it's Balde. Here's a corner. Proving a very adept defender. It's a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Valverde. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lewandowski. Pedri. De Jong. Christensen. Balde. Christensen. Rashford. Bellingham has set up one goal so far. Rashford does really well to win the ball there. Pedri. Rashford. Araujo. Koundé. Koundé looking for a run-up. Oh, not quite. Rudiger, 8 forwards. Schwabeli. Alexander-Arnold. proves too strong. Rashford. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the shot! Gets it away. Vinicius Junior. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Vinicius Junior probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Here to chip it through. And here's Vinicius Junior. Foot in. You're expecting better, and so did he. Tchouaméni. And it's Bellingham. Deftly away. Araujo. Barcelona going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. De Jong. Defending, physical and effective. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Alexander-Arnold, and here's Bellingham. It's Lewandowski. Rashford, spread out to the left. So who's he picking out? Now it's Rashford. Rashford. De Jong. And that has been clear. Valverde shifted upfield. And now the breakaway. Now it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Howson. Vinicius Junior. It's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. Moved on forwards. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Rashford. Christensen. Kubasi. Pedri. Koundé. Here's Yamal. And he's heaved it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Kubasi. De Jong. Christensen. Balde. Christensen. Kubasi. Long ball looking to counter. And here's De Jong. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Rashford. Olde. Your approach does pay off here. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Chance, surely! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vinicius Junior. Can he deliver? Alexander-Arnold. Now here's the delivery. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
De Jong, gently down. That's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bellingham, he is just caressing the ball. Across the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Christensen, De Jong, Pedri, Rashford chasing after it. It's a throw-in. It's Rashford. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vinicius Junior. Valverde, and he goes cross-field. Vinicius Junior. Koundé. Yamal. Christensen. Olde. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham head out towards the right wing. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. No way through, so back it comes. He's cut it out. And here's Mbappe. Yamal. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. This has got that foul. That is lovely. Chance to play it in. Valde climbs up big. Valde is fouled. There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. stroke variety. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And it's Baldy. He slings it in. Eder Militao getting this one clear. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Koundé. Araujo. De Jong. Yamal. De Jong. Al Kubasi forwards and with intent. Balde. Rashford. Lewandowski. Up towards the flank. Played into the middle. Nelson can get it clear. Still going far. De Jong. And it's Pedri. Played out to the right. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe. Bellingham powering forward here. Alexander-Arnold. Very nicely done. Danger averted for now. De Jong, that's good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's Lewandowski. And it's Balde. Yamal. And it's played forward. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's come loose. It's Alexander-Arnold. Lewandowski. Yamal. De Jong. Rashford. And here's Lewandowski. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Rudiger. Howson. It's Valverde. Balde is there and he can get that clear. Vinicius Junior. Yamal. Pedri over towards the opposite flank. Rashford. Vinicius Junior does really well to win the ball there. Rashford. Balde. Rashford. Rashford. Out to the left it goes. And here's Rashford. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Tries a deft little ball. Koundé. Kubasi. Koundé. Araujo looks to the other side. And here's Rashford. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Pedri. Koundé. Araujo. Koundé. De Jong. Kubasi forwards and with intent. And it's Balde. And it's Lewandowski. Rashford. Lewandowski made out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior. Howson. And here's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! It's a loose ball. Showing good feet. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's surely a foul free kick. Bellingham. Cross goes in there. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
Vinicius Junior brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Pedri. Kubasi. Araujo. De Jong. Rashford looks to get on the end of this. Nicely intercepted. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Balde. Araujo. De Jong. Christensen. Head towards the other side. Koundé. De Jong. Kubasi. Balde. Christensen. It's really well manoeuvred. De Jong shifted upfield. Yamal gently down. Cleared away. Valverde. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is asking for treble. De Jong. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Pedri. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Pedri. Koundé. He's having a look round. Rashford. It's Rashford!
Rashford usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Tchouaméni. Bellingham. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Christensen. Pedri. Kubasi. Al Kubasi, gently done. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. Strong running down that left flank. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot! Kubasi. Araujo. Aim forwards. Yamal. Rashford. Yamal spread out to the left. And the shot! Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Howson. Vinicius Junior.
Bellingham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pedri. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Christensen. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Balde forwards and with intent. Succumbs to the pressure. Valverde aim forwards. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, sweet feet. Now that's well done, really robust. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's wide, but only just.
Mbappe, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Koundé. And it's been played through. Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's played forward. Mbappe! That was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kubasi. Al Kubasi shifted upfield. Balde tries across. Calmly anticipates.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham played out to the left flank. Ball comes in. Here comes another cross. Christensen gets rid without sophistication. De Jong, gently done. And here's Mbappe. Nice physical challenge. Koundé. Araujo. De Jong. Araujo. De Jong. De Jong shifted upfield. And he has been fouled there. Has been well intercepted. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Real chance here. Traumeri, and here's Valverde. Valverde moved on forwards. Now to Rashford. Balde. And it's Balde. Rashford. It's really well cleared. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Rashford.
Rashford really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Koundé. Araujo, Koundé, Yamal. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Bellingham. Traumeri. Bellingham. He's got space in the end. Can he finish? And he's there to clear it. Bellingham. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And a play for a throw. It's going to be another throw. Rashford does really well to win the ball there. He has found a way through. Rashford. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Wins the duel this time. Over to the left. Vinicius Junior. Balde. Kubasu. Played towards the other side. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Bellingham. Valverde. Goes for the shot! That's got him rattled. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Koundé. Kubasu. De Jong. Araujo looks to the other side. Now it's Rashford. The referee's awarded a free kick. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. It's Valverde. Picks it up out wide. Tries to get it clear. And that's been won straight back. Lewandowski. Araujo. De Jong. De Jong forwards and with intent. Balde. Oh, that's a nice ball. Howson tries to clear. Deftly away. And they've got a throw. Kubasi. Pedri. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Valverde cuts it out. Now it's Rashford. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, that's neat. Rashford crosses. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Howson. Rudiger. Chouameni. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Spread out to the left. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe is having a shot! It's a clearance, but not much of one. Crossed into the middle. And that's been repelled. And it's Chouameni. Eder Militao. Bellingham. Out to the right. In into the middle. Christensen clears it away. Rudiger. And here's Bellingham. Plenty waiting in the middle. Koundé. Yamal. Great run on the overlap here. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Chouameni. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's Valverde. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Lovely bit of skill. Koundé's cross. That's not going to find its target. Bellingham aim forwards. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And that has been cleared. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Balde. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Lewandowski. And it's De Jong. Over to the left. Lewandowski has gone backward here. Chouameni does really well to win the ball there. Koundé. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Koundé. And it goes cross-field. Balde. Christensen. De Jong. Lewandowski. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Valverde. Aim forwards. And here's Vinicius Junior. Araujo shifted upfield. Rashford have it back and can go again. Vinicius tries a shot! Chesney could be danger here. Hits it first time. Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
De Jong. Christensen. Balde. Christensen. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Howson. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. And it's Bellingham. Valverde. Pedri. Balde. Time and again they are repelled. And here's Mbappe. Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. Pedri. Yamal. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's a throw. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Decent chance! De Jong. Balde. Balde, over towards the opposite flank. Pedri. And it's Rashford. Koundé. And he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way. Chouameni. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Tries to get it clear. Vinicius Junior. Played it again. Valverde played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior. And it's played forward. And he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Al-Kubasi tries to clear. Valverde. This might spell danger. Goes for a shot! Valde. Rashford. Ah, such a clever touch. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger forwards and with intent. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. De Jong. Balde. De Jong. Balde. Moved on forwards. Rashford is onto it in a flash. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Looks to the other side. Cheap run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Right on the edge of the penalty area, what's he doing here? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Now it's Bellingham. And that has been clubbed away. Eder Militao.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior's cross.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go grab a third.
De Jong. Yamal. And here's Rashford. Well, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. Araujo. Pedri. De Jong. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Keeps on running. Valverde. Lewandowski. Balde. Christensen. De Jong. Pedri. Araujo. And it goes cross-field. Balde. And it's Balde. Played into space out wide. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Howson gets it away. Balde. De Jong. Rashford. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. De Jong. Rashford. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Tchouameni. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's Vinicius Junior! That was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Christensen. Balde. Barcelona to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Rashford. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. There's the shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Tchouameni. That is lovely. Aimed in towards the centre. Kubasi with the clearance. Balde. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. And it's Koundé. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Pedri who's short. Rashford. Koundé. Lewandowski opts to play it back. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouameni. Can he get onto this? Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. And claimed it back swiftly. Pedri. And here's Rashford. Great work on the overlap. And that has been clear. Bellingham gently done. Valverde. Towards the other side. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Pedri has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Mbappe takes a shot! In he goes again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Bellingham, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Lewandowski. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. A nice touch. Hit into the middle. Kubasi can get it clear. Time to deliver. Valverde.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Yamal. Lewandowski under intense pressure.
Listen, it's not nice and it's not clever, Peter, but it has to be done when he tries to make one of those telling runs.
Rudiger with the clearance. It's come out for a throw-in. And here's Rashford. De Jong, that's a delicate pass. Ball's gone out of play. It's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Showing good feet. Tchouaméni. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior spread out to the left, played into the middle. Balde. Barcelona keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Koundé. Pedri chooses to go cross-field. De Jong. Balde. That's a good run down the left. Lovely bit of skill. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni over towards the opposite flank. And it's Koundé. Searching passes played there. That's a corner kick. Pedri with the short one. And here's Pedri. Yamal. And here's Rashford. De Jong. Rashford. That has been cleared. Christensen. Pedri. Rashford. Balde. Lovely feet. And here's Rashford. It's Rashford! No, not quite.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Rudiger looks to the other side. Vinicius Junior. Yamal. He's got space here. He's got away. Rashford! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through it like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Here's Rashford. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. The most accurate pass. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yamal. And it's Pedri. Koundé flashes it across. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. And that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's tidy. Araujo. Yamal. Made out wide. Delivered across. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona seem to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
Alexander-Arnold playing towards the other side. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. That's very neat. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vinicius Junior knocks it out wide. Bellingham, and the shots! And they've got rid. That's really well manoeuvred. Balde. Christensen. Rashford. Yamal. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that is good. Super. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Bellingham. Valverde. Tchouameni. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. De Jong. Balde. Balde chips it through. That pass just didn't quite work. Rudiger, and he goes cross-field. And it's Valverde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Balde. De Jong. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's neat. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. Oh, that's nice. Cross goes in there. Militao gets good distance on it. Yamal, oh, it's played into the area. Rudiger getting this one clear. And it's Balde. There's the header! Rudiger. Bellingham. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. And that was very necessary. And that's a good ball. Up he goes! Needed better placement. De Jong. Koundé picks it up now. Looking for a decent ball in. Yamal. And it's Pedri. De Jong. Here's Levin to great chance! That is faded wide. There's just too much pressure on the infantry. Here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
De Jong. Christensen. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedri. Pedri, long ball upfield. And it's hoisted clear. Can he deliver?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake tonight.
Bellingham. So who's he picking out? And the keeper has it. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Pedri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Proves too strong. That's Valverde. That has found it in acres of space. Mbappe. Bellingham. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Bellingham. Played out towards the right wing. And he's there to clear it. Balde. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Yamal played out to the right. Pedri. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's going to go a long way. It's Kunde. It's run loose here. Pedri. Nice control. Kunde, and that's aimed into the middle. And that's too far for anyone. Aim forwards. And here's Mbappe, played out wide. Nice interception, well timed. De Jong. Christensen. De Jong. Kunde. Araujo. Pedri. Rashford. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! It's anyone's ball now. Rudiger gets good distance on it. Away. Howson. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! He scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off it.
Game's looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Rashford. Koundé. That's good play. Pedri. Played back in. And that has been cleared. Ball is over the line. Valde. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. It's a good foot in there. De Jong has got himself a free kick. Araujo carries the ball down the right. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Yamal. And it's Koundé. Pedri played out towards the right wing. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, great play. De Jong is there, and he can get that clear. Lewandowski. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Balde. Rashford. Rashford with the cross. Shot, surely! Oh, there's plenty on that.
I can't believe he's missed that, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold looks to the other side. Moved on forwards. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Here's a shot! A terrific save.
But that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Oh, it's come loose. Great defending, strong and determined. Lewandowski in acres of space out wide. He's found the way through. Out to the right. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There are a few waiting for it. Very nicely done. Cross in, looks like a good one. And that's been won straight back. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Christensen forwards and with intent. Balde. Yamal. Succumbs to the pressure. Koundé. Played towards the other side. Balde. De Jong. Yamal. Over to the left. And here's Rashford. De Jong. Valverde wins the duel this time. Alexander-Arnold. There he goes cross-field. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into... Mbappe! Koundé hustling down that right flank. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. And it's played forward. Howson. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Aim forwards. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's a loose ball. Cleared without complication. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And that has been cleared. Out, it'll be a throw-in again. And it's Valverde. Looks across and plays it in. Moved on forwards. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski played out to the left flank. Oh, sweet feet. De Jong. Oh, a delicate chip through. And it's hoisted clear.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri chooses to go cross-field. Chouameni. Eder Militao, gently done. Koundé. Pedri. De Jong. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. In with the challenge. Christensen. De Jong. Balde. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Koundé. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. Very nicely done. A chance to play it in. Rashford, he is onto it. And the shot! Pedri does well to get it back. And here's Lewandowski. Valverde, over towards the opposite flank. Rudiger. Bellingham. Valverde. That's Valverde. Out to the left it goes. It's run loose here. We'll try to keep this alive. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And he's missed it. De Jong. Balde. De Jong. Looks to the other side. Koundé. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Beyond the post.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Pedri. De Jong. Yamal. Koundé. And here's Lewandowski. That's a nicely weighted pass. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Valverde chooses to go cross-field. Rashford. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Christensen forwards and with intent. Yamal, spread out to the left. De Jong.
Sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona playing for pride here, a match surely beyond them.
Alexander-Arnold.
Valverde.
Vinicius Junior.
That's tidy. And it's played into the middle. Al-Kubasi tries to clear. And it's been taken short. Showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Here it is, crossed in. That has been knocked clear. Yamal shifted upfield. Balde. Christensen. Kunde. Here's Yamal. Yamal, now here's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Rashford. Up towards the flank. Oh, that's neat. And here's Pedri. Chooses to go back. Well read. And the danger is averted. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. Mbappe, and here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, oh, good spread. And that has been clubbed away. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Balde. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. De Jong did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Balde shifted upfield. And here's Mbappe. Christensen. Yamal. Played out to the right. Valverde. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Back into the middle. Oh, it's Yamal! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Yamal really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. De Jong. Yamal. Played with finesse. Valde puts a mighty effort! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Koundé. De Jong. Rashford. And it's Rashford. And here's Lewandowski. He's had a shot! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will work that one. Goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. And the keeper has showed real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Yamal. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Lovely feet. And here's Mbappe. Yamal. Koundé. Pedri. Here's Yamal. And he's heaved it away. Rashford. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal! Time to deliver. Tries to get a goal for a shot! Only partially clear. And he thumps it clear. Referee's given a throw. That's really well manoeuvred. That is lovely. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Balde. De Jong. Deftly away. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Clipped into space. It's a throw. Rashford. Kedri. De Jong. Moved on forwards. Great work on the overlap. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Approach does pay off here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
He's got form. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. Yamal proves too strong. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Yamal concedes a free kick for that. He's clearly asking too much with that. Pedri. Koundé. Araujo. And he goes cross-field. Balde. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's out for a goal kick. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. De Jong. Yamal. Lewandowski couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Araujo. Koundé. Kubasi. Aim forwards. De Jong. And it's played forward. Out to the right. There are a few waiting for it. Reduces a cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Araujo. Koundé. Pedri, gently done. De Jong, played out to the left flank. Well, they've held on to the ball for so long there, but they are going nowhere fast. A disappointing anticlimax at the end of that would-be attack. Succumbs to the pressure. De Jong. Balde. Balde goes on a charge down the left. He is through here. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, smashing it! He's got it all!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing team. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Still trying to make a game of this. And it's Bellingham. Koundé. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal has found the net here, of course. That'll be a throw-in. Rashford. De Jong. Rashford. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham forwards and with intent. De Jong. Vinicius Junior. Koundé. Aim forwards. And here's Lewandowski. That is very well defended. And it's Bellingham. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Christensen. Balde. De Jong. Yamal. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Lewandowski. Yamal. Lewandowski. Rashford. Eder Militao. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. De Jong.